How's it going, everyone? Grant Henry here with risemagic. Today we are going to be going over RPM. Now this is an intermediate level flourish that can be pretty easy to pick up, but really has a high skill ceiling in order to get the speed that you want. So it really will reward you if you practice this a lot.
Alright, so today we are going to be using the red Monarchs by Theory 11. Great Tiger cards. If you like them, we do have a link in the description to where you can pick these bad boys up. But anyway, getting into the move, the first thing you want to do is grab the deck, dealer's grip, thumb on the left side, first finger on top, these three fingers on the side. Then you're going to take your right hand, reach over, middle finger grabbing the top right of the deck, and grabbing that packet in kind of a pivot between your middle finger and this part of your thumb or your palm. Now, you're going to take that, and you're going to bring your thumb around and pinch kind of with your middle finger and your thumb, and push your thumb towards you, rotating that packet over. Once you get about a quarter of the way, you're going to just pinch it in between your middle finger and your thumb, and continue turning it over. And then you're going to bring over your first finger and grab and clip this packet right in between your middle finger and your first finger and bring it over on top. This is very similar to a move that we taught in our 3 fidget moves tutorial. If you would like to check that out, we will have a card popping up right here. But once you complete this turn, you're going to curl in your first finger and your middle finger at the same time as you slide the bottom left part of this card on the deck that you have below it until you get into this corner right here. I'm going to do that one more time slowly. Just like that, and you're going to bring it back pretty much square. Now once you complete that first little move, you're going to clip that same packet between your thumb and your ring finger, not your ring finger, I apologize, your middle finger on your other hand, so you can kind of have it as this little pivot right here. Now, what you're going to do when you get to that pivot is use your middle finger to pull this top left corner of the deck towards and over, and then push with your middle finger to continue rotating that packet. Just like so. Now, once you get to that point, you're going to push your first finger through, and then the rest of your hand through on top of that to complete the first part of the rotation. So, in slow motion, it's going to look like this. Pulling with your your middle, continuing with your first, and then bring your whole hand underneath to finish that rotation and end in this type of display. Now, watch that one more time. Now, as you have the card in this display, you're going to begin to close that by bringing your first finger down to this bottom corner, pushing through with your first finger. Then you're going to use your ring finger to go and push on that corner that comes, and then your pinky finger to close it all up. So as you can see me doing, you can either use your pinky finger to close it, or if you have bigger hands like me, you can just use the top of your palm on your right hand to kind of hit that corner and push that card over. So we'll do that one more time. Alrighty. So we're going to get into the actual full closer. Now, as you bring that packet over, you're going to want to put it right on top of your ring finger of this hand right here. Your left hand if you're right-handed. Then once you bring it on top there, you're going to use your middle finger to clip on top of it while you have your ring finger on bottom. And then you're going to start to rotate that packet by pushing up with your ring finger and just keeping your middle finger in place. Now you can use your first finger to guide that packet, or first finger and your thumb to guide that packet over with that rotation, then still having your middle finger below it, you're going to use this thumb to push that packet over using these fingers over here to guide it and just have it fall right on top of your thumb. Now we're going to get into the closer of the flourish. We'll do the whole thing over one more time. And then you're going to remove your right hand and put your pinky right on the bottom. You're going to use that to rotate the packet off of the deck. You can use your middle finger on this hand to kind of guide it and then grip it with your first finger. So you have it in this kind of grip right here. Now, as that's happening, you're going to palm up, turn your hand over while going underneath the deck, and then just pull down with your first finger, kind of buckling it along your middle finger right here so that that packet just falls on top. So overall the flourish is going to look like this in slow motion. And go with that initial opening, the first spin, the second spin, and then the close. And that is the overview on how to do RPM.
So now I hope that you're able to do this flourish at least a basic level. But now at this point in the video, we're going to go over just a few tips and tricks on how to really get the speed going in the flourish. Now, of course, the main thing that you can do is practice the move over and over and over again. This is a move that I've done a ton, and I'm still not as fast as I want to be. One thing that I like to do to really try to get my speed going is to do this little practice move right here. So just getting in close there. I just like to take the card out, prop it onto my middle finger, and then just practicing paddling my first finger and my middle finger on the opposite corners of the card over and over again to really practice that spinning motion. Now, if you really want to, just keep on doing that motion over and over again until you really get used to it. And that's going to be the biggest thing that's going to help you out. But other than that, what you're going to want to do is really just practice extending these fingers and do that motion. Just kind of like going back and forth like this, hitting each opposite corner of the card. And getting really used to that is what's going to really up the speed of this flourish. And that concludes another tutorial here at Rise Magic. Now, hopefully you have a fun new move to add to your repertoire that you can use to post online, impress your friends, or even just enjoy doing because we all love this wonderful art form that we know as cardistry. But if you did like this video, please feel free to just click that like button. It helps us out a whole lot and lets you know that you like what we're doing here. And if you really did thoroughly enjoy this, you want to see our other content and see what we post in the future, as always, you can just subscribe to our channel. It's free, and you'll get to see all the cool tutorials that we'll be posting here in the future. But other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day. I will look forward to responding to you guys in the comments, and we will see you in the next video. Peace out.